Well, looky here. The captain is back with Cinnamon Crunch. I'm ready to try, Captain. Don't let me down. Greetings, one and all. Back with another video. Cinnamon Crunch from the Captain Crunch line. I saw this at the store about a month ago or so, and I don't recall ever seeing it before. And I feel like Cinnamon Crunch could have been a flavor profile in the Captain Crunch line at some point in the past. I don't remember having it, and I certainly don't remember seeing it until very recently again, so I figured I'd pick it up. I don't know if it's just back for a limited time or if it's something that's just been around in other markets for a while, but I figured, what the hell? You know, the Captain usually does not let me down. He's a favorite of mine in the cereal lore. So let's see what we got going on today. First, as always, smell test. I just busted it open. Yeah, it smells like cinnamon. Usually if a cereal that's supposed to be cinnamon doesn't, that's a problem. But no, this smells like your typical cinnamon cereal. You know, beyond that, I can't say much. So, but I'm intrigued to try it. Alright, let's, because I spilled it all over the fucking place. There it is. I see that they're using the same shape as your standard Captain Crunch. These kind of, I never know what those were. The little crunch, are they supposed to be barrels? I don't know. But they are the same shape as the regular one. Whether or not they have the same undercarriage, the same base formula with just cinnamon on it, that's what's going to be intriguing to find out. Or is it a completely different recipe and they just slapped the name Captain Crunch on it? But let's try. Anyway, let's just give a shout out to the beautiful artwork on the back of this box. You know, Captain Crunch versus his arch nemesis, Jean Lafitte. This guy is awesome. You don't see enough of him anymore. He used to be around back in the day more. So I'm glad that they broke him out again. They need to give him his own cereal. But I just wanted to shout that out because they put him on here. And he's the man. Alright, I'm going to try it with milk first, and then I'll try it dry after. But I usually like to try it with milk first because that's the standard. And then from there, we'll see if the flavor profile changes dry, which many times it does. So let's give it a shot here. Interesting. Well, my first impression is the base cereal does appear to taste like actual Captain Crunch that's then been dusted with cinnamon, which I appreciate. Sometimes these offshoots are really the cereal in name only, and they don't actually taste anything like the real cereal. They just put the same name on it, but it's a completely different cereal in it. I think even Captain Crunch has been guilty of that with some of their patriotic crunches in the past, if I recall. But this one seems to have that sweet flavor profile of Captain Crunch that is undeniable. Very unique and very different than any other flavored cereal. I think we can all agree on that. The flavor of Captain Crunch is probably one of the most unique flavors there is. I mean, I don't know why. It's never been duplicated, at least not successfully. It's amazing. The Captain does a great job. Now, the cinnamon part of this is definitely there. It's not super strong. But it's there. Alright, I was just having a few more bites with milk. Nice cinnamon taste on the back of the palate. But like I said, it doesn't lose its true identity as Captain Crunch, which I really appreciate. Cinnamon is not overpowering. Some might even want more cinnamon. But I think this is a nice balance between the two. I don't want a ton where all I taste is like a bottle of cinnamon. I like that I can still taste the originality of the Captain Crunch cereal underneath it. Yeah, no, it's very pleasant. And definitely a repeatable cereal. Not something that like, oh, this is okay, but I could not eat a lot of this. This, I feel like, for a cinnamon cereal, it's definitely something that could stay in the rotation longer. And I appreciate that big time. Let's try it dry now. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I mean, the cinnamon is a little stronger. I think that's to be expected with no milk there to kind of wash off some of the initial cinnamon dust. It's going to have an initial flavor profile that's a little more cinnamony before you get to the Captain's Gold of oat. And where the fuck it is? I think it's, was it oat and corn cereal. Yeah. It's pleasant to eat dry though, which is what Captain Crunch is like too. Captain Crunch is a very, very good dry eating cereal. And this one is no different. Yeah, not bad at all. So there you have it. Cinnamon Crunch from the Captain. This one is definitely worth checking out. I pleasantly surprised and very happy that this still has the essence of what Captain Crunch is with a nice cinnamon flavoring on top. Yeah, definitely worth trying to find if it's in your local area. I mean, if you don't like cinnamon, obviously not going to be for you, but, you know, in terms of the offshoots of Captain Crunch, this is definitely in the upper 20th percentile for sure. I really appreciate what they've done here. And there's a lot of more potential too, I feel like, with what they could do. I think adding this with a Christmas Crunch in the holiday time would be really cool. I'm also thinking, what about a gingerbread crunch at Christmas? I think the sky's the limit with that. So until next time, we'll see ya. Thanks, Captain.